Us to still stick with the CS for sports, that is Kipchumba Murkomen. And yesterday, remember, he flagged off the under-20 athletics team that is going to Lima for the World Under-20 Championships. And he talked about athletes switching nationality, the likes of Yavi. Remember, there has been that conversation of why Yavi had to, switch a nationality and go compete for Bahrain instead of competing for Kenya. So he says that, taking rather athletes going to represent other countries is also exporting labor to other countries. But he maintained that despite other athletes going to represent other countries, Kenya still has a lot of talent and will continue dominating in the world of athletics.
There has been general debate about selection of the team. This team has been selected, and I have been shown through the process they have gone, they have been selected competitively. There are also more than 100 athletes who, if we leave them, they would still qualify. And they are Kenyans. So Kenya is not an easy place to qualify. There are other 100 who could run, who would have been in this team, but these 22 are representing the many others who would have qualified. Kenya being competitive has led to a situation where some of our athletes have chosen to either live in other countries or run for those countries. And for avoidance of doubt, as you see as transport, we have no problem with any Kenyan who chooses to run or live in another country. We do not. And this is not the first time that has happened, because I've seen the recent debate. When I was in high school, Wilson Kipketer decided to switch allegiance from, and he was a St. Patrician, he's a St. Patrician like myself. He switched nationality to go to Denmark, Lorna got married in Netherlands and ran for Netherlands. Bernard Langat moved to US, settled there, is now runs for US. Chelimo, my friend Paul Chelimo, we have had many other athletes that have run for other countries. We used to have Steven Cherono, who moved to Qatar, and Qatar almost supported us to build a good stadium. It was not for just bad politics, and people are saying, we would have had a stadium. Athletes going to look for opportunities abroad is equal to the labor we are exporting to go and work abroad. They should not be ostracized. Those athletes must not be picked and ostracized. They must be supported the same way the president is supporting export of labor from this country to another country. So our sister Yavi has our full support to run for the country she's running for, but she must know we will allow athletes to run for other countries, but we will beat them. It's just unlucky. We were just unlucky the other day she beat us. But in terms of supporting them to run for another country, that's a choice. Labor migration in the entire world now is not an issue, and particularly for Africans like ourselves, it's not an issue we should use to fight any of our citizens who gets an opportunity to run abroad. That competition that we get with them, and in any case, kama wewe ni Mkenya na umeona Mkenya mwenzako anakimbilia nchi nyingine, mnajua wote wanatrainia hapa na hawa. Ile pesa yote wamepata, mnaona anajengea mama nyumba, anaanza biashara hapa. Hiyo pesa yote inarudi hapa nyumbani. Sasa wewe shida yako ni nini bwana? Sisi ni kuhakikisha wale washaenda waende wangangane, lakini sisi wenye tumebaki tupige hawa, tuwashinde hawa, so that we make sure that we give more opportunities to more athletes that are going to run for our country.
Football Kenya Federation Premier League returns today. Yes, we've been waiting for this for close to 1 month, and the league is finally back. I want you to take a look at the fixtures that we have on the cards today and tomorrow, and the